Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Alpha Heavy Gamer. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I got a little bit of the flu, so excuse me if I sound a little bit nasally. But today I want to talk about one of the newest baddies in the game, and that is the Super Mirage 4000. I am a fanboy. The jet is just sexy to me. I'm sorry if you don't find it just beautiful, but honestly, I think there's something wrong with you and not with me. But gentlemen, anyway, she's not just a looker though. The Mirage 4000 gets in there and does some work. So let's talk about the specifics. So let's talk about flight performance first. The Super Mirage 4000 flight performance is just simply amazing, and it's not hyperbole. Your top speed, acceleration, climb rate, they're all better than anything in the Mirage category that came before it. As it should be. It's in the name, right? Super Mirage. It's heavier than the Mirage 2000s though, but it also has twice the engine power, and you can definitely feel that engine power. The jet is agile, responsive. It goes where you aim it. You aim the nose somewhere and the Super Mirage 4000 simply just goes there. Its low speed handling is very good in my opinion. I still have control. It doesn't get all floaty and weird on me. There aren't many 1v1 dogfight opportunities in the game, with the games being so fast like they are now. But if you ever encounter an opportunity, it is ready and able to perform. Fuel endurance is not really a problem in this jet. Neither is it thirsty. Like, I've been able to using a moderate amount of afterburner, I've been able to go with 30 minutes of fuel without using the wing tanks. I don't really use them for my style of play, meaning the wing tanks, which is my style of play, is varied and kind of a tire fire at sometimes, but we're not talking about me. But in my first few matches, when I was carrying like almost all the fuel, you just don't burn it down fast enough. That's the main point, and you'll find yourself kind of like in a compromised position if you're going to have to get engaged in some dogfighting. So test it out on your own and see where, your happy medium is. As far as flight performance relative to other aircraft, you can pretty much hold your own against the F-15s, the Su-27s, F-16Cs, and some of the older MiG-29s. SMTs should be wary when trying to engage the Mirage 4000. Maybe just try a different tactic, because it's just not working for some of the SMT players I've seen out there. They just get decimated. Determined F-16As though, let's talk about them. They are a slight issue, as that airframe is still very good. Its flight performance is very good, so you may want to be a little wary, Super Mirage 4000 drivers, when you're engaging F-16s, because you might not know what type you're going to engage. The JAS-39 Gripens, this is a tangent here. They're another story altogether. Yeah, of course, it can always be a skill issue when I'm talking about myself. But it is very hard to outrate a Gripen once he's seen you, especially, and it's almost impossible to shake them off if they get the upper hand. But what I've mostly seen happening to the Gripens is they get spotted and then they just get mobbed by everybody until they go down in flames, and then problem solved, right? Alright, so let's talk about weapons here, and this is where the Super Mirage 4000 shines in the weapons category. It doesn't carry anything new. A lot of the weapons, the latest Mirage 2000, the Dash 5 has, better air-to-ground ordnance for sure, and targeting pods for sure, but it doesn't carry as much as the Mirage 4000. You can carry, in your best air-to-air loadouts, you can carry 2 Super 530Ds and 6 Magic 2s. Alternatively, you can carry 4 Super 530Ds and 2 Magic 2s. I don't know why you do that though. The 530D is just not a very good missile. You could go all IR burner and try to scorch the world and carry 8 Magic 2s. I might do that. I'm thinking about doing that. The RDM3 radar, let's talk about that. As far as weapons employment, it's very frustrating to use. I don't know if it's operating as designed, but I really have trouble locking on the targets that are flying directly away from me, as most radars do. But the RDM3 has a real hard problem locking onto targets flying directly away from you, and that causes problems for the 530Ds. I launch, sometimes they just explode in midair because of a lost lock or something. That's why I'm contemplating going to the Magic 2s. Switching to the ground side of things, you have the Atlas 2 pod, which is it's an okay pod, but you don't have any thermal imaging capability. The Damocles targeting pod on the Mirage 2000-5F is just much better. Like I said, you don't get any new weapons on the 4000. You just get to carry more. You do get laser guided munitions though. When we're talking about air to ground here, you get to carry 4 AS-30Ls, 2 BGL 1000s. You know, those are your only precision guided munition options, but to make up for that, you can carry lots of dumb munitions if that's what you want to do. Overall, you know, weapons are great. You have CCIP, CCRP for the bombs, CCIP for the guns and rockets. You also have the enhanced envelope gun sight, you know, for locking on to air-to-air targets, and you have MBDs for the pilot. As far as defensive systems go, the Serval radar warning receiver is very good with its missile launch notifications and track notifications. Its effective detection bands are Echo through Juliet, so E through J. This jet can carry lots of consumables, although not as much as some of the other jets. In a mixed program, you can carry 56 flares and 56 chaffs, so you might have to be a little bit, you know, conservative in how you just deploy your countermeasures. But it is usable. It's a usable amount. So maybe a separate video I'll do for ground RB, but as far as the ground RB playability for the Mirage 4000, it is it's pretty good. I think the Dash 5, the Mirage 2000-5 is a good alternative, maybe even a better choice, because like I said before, the Super Mirage 4000, it lacks TV guided, precision guided munitions. You only have laser guided bombs, and you don't have a T-pod with thermal vision. The Damocles on the Dash 5F is just much better. And let's not forget, there's also the Mirage 2000D. I know that jet is an 11.3, that's why I didn't really bring it up, but you know, you still have the CLDP pod, which is a thermal pod on that jet, and that jet also has precision guided munitions. So it is an option for top tier close air support over the Mirage 4000. So overall, what is my verdict on this Super Mirage 4000? I think this is a must-have jet for anyone who is remotely interested in top-tier French aviation. The Super Mirage 4000 fixes most of the major problems that plague the series, mainly the lack of endurance in the air-to-air domain, the offensive air-to-air domain. You can carry way more munitions, you can take the fight to the enemy now. You're no longer a support fighter, you are the leading edge now. I mean, I had to adjust this thinking in my mind, you know, myself, because I found myself, even after heavy engagements, right? My mind was like, I still have missiles left. I still have fuel. So let's go use them. All right, guys, that's all I have on my first impressions of this jet. A little bit down the line, I'll give it another peek, another video maybe, and maybe even do some ground RB playability kind of stuff. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the Mirage 4000. You know, did it meet your expectations? Did it exceed your expectations? Or are you sad again and you think this is not what was promised? But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a future video.